Peak 100.1 is proud to present Local Artist Spotlight live from Studio C, our new show that gets your favorite local bands and musicians into our studio and onto the airwaves. Unforgettable live performances with amazing and personal interviews. Live from Studio C is the place to discover your next favorite local band. Tune in to Peak 100.1 on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. to hear exclusive interviews and songs from these amazing local artists. Time to shine a spotlight on our amazing local bands. Live from Studio C, Wednesdays at 6:30, only on Peak 100.1. This show is brought to you in part by Kaleidoscope Red Rocks. Keep up to date with their latest shows on our website. If you want to be featured on Live from Studio C, you can send us an email to psa@myradioplace.com.
Ready, Colin? Ready?
Twisted up with the blue. Can't make my eyes stop looking at you. I think I'm drunk enough. Oh God, I think I'm falling in love. What's you smoking on? Baby girl, I need a hit of that drug. Your education. In my house, you can tell I'm failing. Sipping cups of wine while the record's playing. Jesus Christ, watching me, proudly sipping Hennessy on ice. Tell me twice, the all-night's mission on the hurricanes. Living out some shows tonight. You know where the line goes, hoping on the second chance. In case no one I'm leaving me, never to me now. Miss I completely caught me by surprise. Double up on albums all summer nights. Then the 6 for summer weather when the sun is up and the skies twisted up and down. Make my eyes stop looking at you. I think I'm drunk enough. Oh God, I think I'm falling in love. you know, baby girl, I need a hand in that too. Pink skies twisted up the blue. Can't make my eyes stop looking at you. I think I'm drunk enough. Oh God, I think I'm falling in love. Like what you're smoking on, baby girl, I need a hand in that. Yeah, yeah, oh no, yeah, yeah, oh no.
Your friend Becca back for another special episode of Local Artist Spotlight live in Studio C, and I am joined by my very good friend Matti Amatto from Matteo Amaretto. Am I saying that right?
Correct.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about yourself, about your music. What is Matteo Amaretto? Because you're in like so many bands.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of bands in the Verde Valley. I'm currently in 2 bands. I've got Matteo Amaretto. Matteo Amaretto is my passion project. It's my baby. The writer, the front person of that band. It's kind of like new wave inspired emo stuff.
Yeah, it's very like The Cure-esque kind of stuff. I love seeing the performances. Seeing you guys perform Matteo Amaretto like half a dozen times. And every time I'm like, so surprised and pleasantly surprised by what I see, what I hear. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. How did this project get started? Who's in the project with you?
The project got started in 2022, I believe, is the time. Or no, it was 2021. It was summer 2021 that I first played alone. Me and my brother had formed a project called Over the Rhone years ago when we were in high school and done a few shows locally. And then we disbanded that. We Paulie started making his own music, and I started writing my own music. And then we kind of came together to do shows again because we really stopped performing during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then when I had written my own album and needed to play it live, Paulie, of course, was there, but it wasn't Over the Rhone anymore. It was this new thing.
Yeah.
And then we met our bassist, Jonesy, who was not really involved in the music scene much. It was like friend of a friend type thing. We just became friends first and then added him to the project. Now it's this 3-piece.
Yeah.
We don't have a drummer. I don't know if we ever will have a drummer.
You guys kind of don't need a drummer. You guys bring enough energy, the 3 of you and stuff. It would be awesome to have a drummer that could, blend well one day, but I like what I see every single time. You guys working on new music right now?
We have an album coming out hopefully in the fall called Touch. It's been in the works for about 3 years. Music videos hopefully this summer.
Nice.
Very, very elaborate and big album release show.
Cool.
To be announced.
Yay!
For that show. So, but yeah, just keep your ears to the ground and stay on the page.
I will be looking forward to that announcement. You guys have social media and YouTube pages. Where can people find you?
I'm working on a YouTube page right now. That's going to be more of like a video diary situation with and then our live performances and music videos.
Cool.
But that's again to be announced. Right now, all of our stuff is through Instagram. We have Matteo Amaretto Official.
Nice. So be sure to follow them. I'm putting that right here in the video with movie magic. So yeah, follow them on the socials. Be sure to keep up with all of their shows. And did I hear a rumor that you guys are starting a residency?
Yeah, we are playing at Rubrix.
Yay!
Every month.
Rubrix Wine Tasting Room in beautiful Old Town Cottonwood. So you guys are playing a once-a-month spot. How long is that going to go for?
About 8 months, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have all those dates right now. Just the next 3. We're playing on the 26th, so this Saturday, 5:30. We're playing on August 9th, also 5:30. September 20th, and October 25th.
Sweet. Awesome. So yeah, you know where to find the awesome performances from Matteo Amaretto, and I'm actually going to join you at one of these performances and let the folks see what a live performance from Matteo Amaretto is all about, and I'm so excited to bring that to the viewers and everything. Who are some of your biggest influences? You said that this kind of like new wave inspired. Is it a lot of new wave bands that you listen to on the regular?
On the regular, I listen to a lot of emo and a lot of like post-hardcore stuff.
Nice.
Indie and all, you know. Some of my biggest influencers writing-wise would have to be Nick Cave. I love Nick Cave. Bad Seeds. I listened to a lot of pop punk.
Nice.
Growing up as well, but I take mostly inspiration from writing.
Yeah.
You know, more so than other forms of music. Like aesthetically, the music comes out how it comes out. You know, I have like an affinity for synthesizer and stuff like that, and then that is just met with Polly's background with emo. But as far as like artistic inspiration, I take a lot from 80s stuff like Nick Cave. You know, post-punk stuff. A lot of poetry, you know, Patti Smith.
I was going to bring up your poetry. You are quite the poet, and you've been performing at Pandemonium at the Queen Bee Vinyl Cafe. How's that been going?
That's been going really, really well.
Is it fun to kind of separate music and poetry? When you write something, do you know, oh, this is a song, or, oh, no, this is a straight-up poem?
I know when I'll sit down and write poetry, it's a separate process. You know, for me, writing music, there's, like... sonically the song comes to me before words usually do, and often I write in the program, you know, so I'll have the DAW, you know, and I'll be writing in that as I'm building the song I'm writing. With poetry, you know, I'm like sitting down outside with a cup of tea, like I know I'm writing poetry.
That's cool.
Point. So, but there have been a few songs that I've taken and read at Pandemonium.
Oh, that's cool
so
too.
I've read lyrics before.
That's dope that they get to like live a dual life. Dual lives from Matti Amatto. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and we're definitely going to be keeping our ears to the ground for this big album release that you're working on and the big, you know, album release party show. I'm super excited. I know I'll be there, so keep up with Matteo Amaretto on the socials, posted right here through the power of movie magic. And I'm going to show you guys what it's like to see them live. And we're going to hear a track from them right here on Peak 100.1. Thanks so much for coming in today.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
The song's called Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show. The song is called Beetlejuice.
From the Howard Stern Show.
From the Howard Stern Show.
What? filled with swirls. A million beautiful girls. Hello, my sweet orangutan. Tourist days on TV again. I apologize for everything. Hello, my sweet orangutan. Mustang.